Hi everyone. Someone asked me a question, a really good question. How do you know that awareness is not in my mind, but is something separate from it, something in which the mind and thoughts appear? And I think the first thing we need to look at is the word separate. Because I'm not saying that awareness is one thing and the mind is another thing. It would be like saying, here is my mind, and somewhere behind it there is this other mysterious thing called awareness. And now I have to find it, this mysterious awareness. But awareness is not something you can find. Because anything you can find, anything you can observe, anything you can experience is already appearing in awareness. Let's make it very simple. Right now, you are listening to me. And perhaps there are thoughts appearing. So right now, maybe you are thinking, I understand this. Or I don't understand this at all. Oops, some bushes. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you are thinking right now. Just notice that you know that the thought is there. So a thought appears and you know it. Then the thought disappears and maybe another thought appears and you know that one too. So here is the interesting question. What is it? What is it that knows the thought? And don't answer using your knowledge or what you've already read in smart books. Just look right now at your own experience. A thought is something you can notice. An emotion is something you can notice. You can notice some sensations in your body. And even the feeling of being me is something you can notice. But what is aware? I love this question. What is aware of all these things? And now try something. Close your eyes for a moment and wait for your next thought. Can you notice that little space? Maybe only for a second. Within this space, there was no particular thought. But were you gone? Did you disappear? No. Something was still present. There was still knowing. This is why I wouldn't say that awareness is inside the mind. But I also wouldn't say that awareness is separate from the mind. The mind appears in awareness in the same way that sounds, sensations, emotions, and perception appear in awareness. And none of them are separate from it. Think about a movie screen. This is one of my favorite comparisons. A fire can appear on the screen. Rain can appear on the screen. People can appear. An entire world. But none of these images can exist on that screen without the screen. And at the same time, the screen isn't another character inside the movie. So you don't see the screen walking around saying, "Hello, I'm awareness." It's simply the space in which the whole movie appears. And as a conclusion to this topic, there is something else I would like to point out. Let's assume that first, because this is what many people think. So let's say that first that was a mind, and then the awareness appeared as a product of the working mind. If that is true, how could we know that the mind exists in the first place? Simple as it is. So first, there must be awareness. So everything else can be known. I hope that this short explanation was helpful. If not, we can dig some more together, so don't hesitate to ask me any question you want. And of course, as always, have a wonderful day. See you next time. Bye bye.